end up in like a World War I situation where you're in the trenches or something like this, you find out real quick your capacity for absolute savagery is way, way worse than you could ever have conceived of. And that's why a lot of those guys don't ever like talking about that. You know, these are kind of war heroes, things like this. It's not just the fact that they have to live with killing lots of people. It's the fact that they have to live with the internal understanding that they were capable of things that they could never have imagined they were capable of.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm from Newark, New Jersey, so I've seen people get murdered all my life, so we're not scared of that. It's just that I think it's a huge difference. I think, first of all, I don't think every man thinks the same. I don't think every culture has the same natural instincts. I think some cultures historically understood the need for, I think when you become a highly developed person, I know red pill men don't like the word spiritual and awareness. I know that's a taboo word, but I'm using it anyway. I think when you get to a certain level of enlightenment as a human being, you understand there's a time and place for everything. And I think an evolved person, regardless of race, realizes that violence has a purpose. It's not a way of life. I think you use violence when it's needed, when you need to defeat someone, when you need to kill something for survival, but I don't think every man throughout the whole planet from every race enjoys the act of just murderous acts. I don't think every man believes that. I think some cultures do. I don't think that's every culture. That's just my opinion.
I think we're in the luxury of, we have this great luxury of civilization where we kind of, we're so displaced again for these things, like even basic death, not having to prepare the bodies of our own loved ones, things like we're completely displaced from the process. Because of that, it kind of screws our hardwiring up. But the truth is like, why wouldn't it be ingrained in you to enjoy the process of violence? If you had to kill animals to eat, right? Why wouldn't it be ingrained in you to enjoy that process? If you didn't enjoy the process, if you hated the process, it would actually go against your own survival mechanism.
No, that's
right?
that's not true. That's not true though, because it's cultures that before they kill the animal, they would take, like, I'm gonna use, thank you. Sorry. They realize that this is a necessity. I don't even want to use this example, but I'm gonna use it because it's simple. Let's go to the Lion King. He was talking to Simba and said, hey, he said, those are the antelope. He said, but Dad, don't we eat the antelope? He said, yes, but it's all a part of a circle of life. It's a cycle. So it's one thing to praise violence, and it's another thing to understand violence is a necessity, but it's not a lifestyle. It's still a life that was given for us to live. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Just because I have to kill to eat doesn't mean I enjoy to see the life go out of one of God's creatures.
It's actually an interesting thing that you bring up. Like the Lion King, for instance. The Lion King is an attempt to replicate civilization. He's a king in a kingdom, in a civilization where there's rules, there's land, there's borders, there's honor, there's all this other constructed human stuff. But here's how it actually is with lions. They fucking kill everything that they don't like that looks at them cross-eyed, and they tear them limb from limb. They don't give a shit. They don't think twice about it. They absolutely play with their food. Right? And sometimes they'll just kill for the sport of killing. They don't care.
Absolutely.
And the thing is that, again, what Disney did there was it anthropomorphized these animals into a human civilization, into a human cultural kingdom, where there's all these rules in society and this and that. The truth is, though, lions absolutely enjoy the hunt. Humans absolutely enjoy the hunt. People absolutely enjoy the process of savagery and the process of violence, because otherwise it would not be good for our survival. It just wouldn't be good for us, honestly.
I don't think humans enjoy it. I think humans been programmed to enjoy it, but The Lion King wasn't a documentary on lions. They were just using lions to portray a movie that affects people. So it wasn't a nature doc. They were just using lions to explain a human story. It's really,
I understand. I'm just
hold on, let me finish, bro, because you interrupted me. It's based on the Osirian drama, which is an ancient Egyptian story. Scar represented Set, Mufasa represented Osiris, and I believe Simba represented Heru. So it really had nothing to do with lions per se. They just was using lions to portray a ancient motif. So like I said, we all come from different backgrounds, we all come from different cultures, historically and current. When we speak from our perspective and try to make it seem like that's everybody, I don't think that's a productive perspective. You can do it, anybody can do it, I just wouldn't do it. Because I know that there's a time in, most advanced people, let's study the Asian community. When you look at those monks, when you look at those Shaolin monks, they will kill you with their bare hands, but they some of the most peaceful people you can meet. they'll tell you that discipline is not because we love violence. It's a discipline for a spiritual, more enlightened perspective to understand, to enhance one's personal growth and attunement with the world around them. They're not going around just beating the shit out of people when they're probably the most violent, probably the most well-equipped men for violence, but they don't walk around looking for that. So I don't believe that everybody just enjoys to see something bleed out. I think some cultures do, not everybody, and it's proven that. And the only reason why you see it so much today is because the dominant society, the culture that we live in that controls films, that controls these things, they try to keep this country at a low vibrational state because more problems creates more profit for people that benefit from problems. But I don't think people in their natural state get a hard-on from seeing blood drip out of somebody's body. But some cultures do.
Well, it's interesting that you bring up monks, for instance, because the idea of the warrior monk is as ancient as monkdom itself, and that the process of enlightenment can't even happen in many of these forms of monkdom. For instance, Japanese monks who had a class of warrior monk, and same thing with China that has a class of warrior monk. They actually do not displace the idea that violence is innately enjoyable, only that these passions must be enslaved to work for you. Not that it's not enjoyable to kick the holy shit out of each other, because clearly it is. Monks enjoy it, and why wouldn't they enjoy it? Boxers enjoy it. Warrior monks have always enjoyed it. The samurai enjoyed it. Templar knights were a form of warrior monk. They also, inside of their own codes, talked about how violence is enjoyable for men, but how you had to enslave that passion. None of these people rejected violence as being enjoyable. Only that you couldn't give yourself over to that enjoyment as a passion, because if you did, it would enslave you like any other passion would, like gluttony would, like greed would, like any of these different things. But that doesn't really make a good argument for you, I think, that violence is not something which men enjoy, because it very clearly is something we enjoy, and the process of it is something we enjoy. Does that mean you become enslaved to it? No.
Okay, but the fact you have to
I think it's enjoyable, though.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm finished. That's all I was going to say.
No, but I hear you, and I respect it. But like I said, the fact that they have to temper it shows you that it's something that shouldn't take over you. A lot of us have natural, we humans, we got a lot of dark sides, but that doesn't mean it's supposed to take over you. A lot of people like to have sex all the time. Like, is that cool? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that
you
would
have
be
to
a passion
temper
that would
certain
need
things.
to be, yeah, right, but we would agree they like to have sex, right? So the thing is like, that's what's in dispute. What's in dispute is not whether or not you should enslave yourself to the passion of violence, or you should enslave yourself to the passion of sex. What's in kind of what the argument here is whether or not men, the capacity of men is to enjoy violence itself, and it very clearly is. And that's what my point is that it very clearly is so that men enjoy the process of violence. They enjoy the process of the hunt. They enjoy the process of the kill. They enjoy those things because it innately assists them with survival mechanisms, and it innately assists women in survival mechanisms to note that the man who's really good at violence probably can give them maximum amounts of resources, because why? They can take shit from other men with violence, right? So there's many reasons why these intersexual dynamics around violence are really important. I just think that the process of it's very clear that men enjoy violence, and women too.
Okay, so what I have to say is I've recently, over the past 10 weeks, I've gotten into KRAV MAGA, which is it's Israeli.
Yeah, it's an Israeli martial art.
Yes, and it's based off of defending yourself in real-world events rather than martial arts fighting in a cage or something like that. And there is something that's even invigorating and that I love about it, the fact that I know if someone came and attacked me, that I could likely handle myself.
Well, hold on.
And
how tall are you?
to me, that's attractive.
How tall are you?
I'm 4'9". I'm 4'10".
How much do you weigh?
100 pounds.
When you say you could handle somebody who, you're talking about a woman.
I can pick up a 180-pound man and throw him on his back.
But
yeah. I swear to you. I can take a knife from a guy. I can take a gun from a guy. Yeah.
Wait, so, maybe it might help you against a woman of similar size, or really small, weak man. 180-pound man, even if he's untrained, I don't care how good your Krav Maga is, you're fucked.
But that's the thing. You get that guy on the ground, right? You knock him on the ground, and then you either bail out of there because that's safest.
You think you can? Here, wait, Morgan. You want to be a guinea pig?
No, I don't want to hurt anybody.
Oh, she doesn't want to hurt anybody.
No, I'll do it though. It'll hurt.
You
Hey,
want to
I'll
be a
tell
guinea
you
pig?
right now that gentleman who's in that room with you right now.
What's that?
If that gentleman who's in the room with you right now could literally hold you down. He could hold you down on the ground with one hand while still enjoying a hot bowl of soup, and there isn't a fucking thing on earth you could do about it.
But there is tactical moves. There is tactical moves where you can get out of things and then bail, and that's the whole point.
I think
is get out tactically and bail.
I appreciate your confidence, but I think that a lot of hypotheticals got to happen for you to even get him in that position. Because not to be funny, but you're small, so if a man hits you hard enough, it's a wrap. Like, you're not gonna have a chance to even get to all that because of the initial force that he can use. Like, you're smaller. I could literally like just pick you up like this. Like, so it's like you probably can do it if you catch me like in a position where I'm kind of like in like a vulnerable position. But if a man got to square up with you,
well, hold on. Let's try it.
I'm not.
Well, here's the proposal. We'll give her the best position. We'll let you sink in a rear naked chokehold on Eric.
Who's Eric?
Right here. Hello.
Is that? I didn't know his name was Eric. Hello, Eric. I'm Winter.
What's going on?
So you have.
You want to grapple?
No, it'll be right here. So here's the proposal. You said you can have. He's giving you the best position. You have him in a rear naked choke. You have his back. You have his neck. Do you think you'll be able to escape from your chokehold?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
What? So even with
if he knows how, he seems like he seems like he can do that.
Have you done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or? He has no training. He's got zero training. He didn't even take a karate kid. Hold on. He didn't even take a karate class in fucking when he was 7.
I don't know nothing.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Of course.
All right, I haven't learned that yet, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
Bro, I'll do it.
You're like trained to do that though.
Do you want to do it?
I mean, you could try. Go ahead. I'll sit here. Go ahead. Don't choke me though.
She's gonna put you in the chokehold.
I mean, I don't think she's gonna.
I haven't done this kind before, but I'm gonna.
Just go ahead.
I'm gonna try to get the leverage.
All right.
Don't hurt him.
Just sit right here.
Don't hurt him. Don't knock him out.
All right.
Okay, so you want to like palm it different. Don't put your thumb like that. Palm it, otherwise you're gonna hurt your thumb. So I'm gonna get you.
Wow. Is this allowed? What the?
Nah, you can't do it.
Gil!
You too little.
Oh, get up!
You too little. I got it. It's over. It's over. Let it go.
Kick him in the face! Or the balls. No, don't kick him in the balls. Don't kick him in the balls.
It's over. Stop. You can't do it.
Stop. What are you doing?
No, you told me stop. It ain't over till it's over.
You're not really fighting.
It ain't over till it's
I could
over.
have killed you just now, Shorty.
What the?
I could have killed you, and you hit me in my shit. Really.
I mean, in real life,
I fucking did.
What the fuck?
Your first KRAV MAGA lesson was just free.
I
Congratulations.
would've threw that fucking window.
in real life, you didn't say.
You kicked me in my shit.
Bro, what the fuck?
I didn't know she was gonna do all that.
Was that the lesson? I
don't know, but you
how to obliterate a
fucking
chick in
Kicked
5
me in my
seconds?
shit. I don't know what made you do that, because I was just playing with you. Like, you really kicked me in my balls. Like, I could really fuck
Well,
you.
I apologize, but you told me you said I
I
couldn't do
said,
it.
don't choke me. I gave you a chance, but even with you, all that shit, you would have got killed right there, shorty. You had no power. And you hit me in my most sensitive region.
So which one is it? Do you want her to put all the
No, I
way
just
through,
want her-
or you don't hurt me?
I want her to just show me.
I'm
Bruh,
like,
she
are we
did
going
too
all the
much.
way? Not going all the
She
way.
did too much, man. But she still didn't do it though, so.
Doing too much but not doing nothing.
Yeah,
She kicked
if
me
you're
in my
sparring
shit.
with somebody, you don't hit them in the
You
fucking.
kicked me in my shit hard as hell.
Pretty
like,
scummy.
What the fuck is wrong
Pretty
with you?
scummy.
Yeah, well.
Evade and escape.
You didn't escape nothing. You was on the views, man.
Because you told me to stop.
Cause
Like,
you
just
kicked
so
me
you
in my shit.
understand. The second he stood up, right,
It was
you looked
over.
like a baby doll in his.
Well, yeah, I haven't learned those yet.
If he had wanted to, and listen, I promise, if he had wanted to, he could have peeled you off and thrown you across the room with so much force as to have your soul have left your body instantly.
Sorry about
Not
that.
Yeah,
kidding.
you owe me for that shit. She kicked me in
What
my
the
joint, bro. Hard as hell too, and I ate that shit. So imagine if I really wanted to fight you. Like imagine if I really would have like swung, you would have been done.
Done.
And I don't even talk like that. I got a daughter, I got a mother. I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in hitting young women and ladies. We don't do none of that shit. I thought this was an exhibition, but you kicked me in my shit. Like, if I really wanted to hurt you, you wouldn't have made it out of that room. I'm telling you. Nobody in here would have been able to save you either.
What the
You almost got a hammer fist to the face, too, but they stopped me.
Hey, did you hear that? You almost caught a hammer fist to the face.
But they stopped me. Yeah.
What if I would have reacted a little bit? I didn't do nothing but just get you off me. With all that Cro-Magnon, whatever the fuck you was talking about, you was on your back.
Why didn't you react?
Because you're a woman and you're this big. You're the size of a
Well,
banana.
Andrew, let's get you in on this. We know you love this one about men and
Andrew,
women
you seen
fighting
that.
each other.
Andrew, you seen it. If I wanted to hurt her, could she have done anything based on the position I had her in?
Listen.
But what do you think? Would it have been okay for him?
That's why he laughing. Yo, you could have got destroyed, bro.
Just so you know, I need to dispel this delusion. I'm going to tell you what happened. I just watched the whole thing, okay? What happened is you used your force for a perfect position rear naked choke, okay? If I had that position on Brian, for instance, I could choke Brian out in seconds, okay? And most men could, by the way, if they had that perfect position.
if you
what
have
happened is you had the perfect position. He lifted you up off the ground, and he stood up as easily as if he was picking up a small McDonald's Happy Meal, okay? He peeled you off of him, and your arm strength was so insufficient that he was able to turn your entire body so you were in the front of him. Had he wanted to, right then and there, right, using no punches, kicks, anything, okay, he could have just grabbed your body, thrown you as hard as he felt like at the wall, and that would have been the end of you. You need to understand strength differentials. Strength differentials are huge between men and women. Your Krav Maga only did you as much service as he allowed it to do for you, which was he was very kind, very nice. He just basically peeled you off of him lightly and put you down so that as to make sure that you were in no way and no capacity harmed or hurt. He was very gentle, very nice. Right? He was very gentle.
You need to
very
wear a
nice.
cup on whatever podcast.
I see what you're saying. I am under no delusion that I can take on Conan the Barbarian, you know? But there is tactical moves. Like once it comes to the ground, there's tactical moves
No.
where you can escape.
You would have got killed in here, man.
If he got you on the ground, no, you're done.
So if she stabbed him while he on the ground,
That's
or like kicked him in the balls like she was
all
in
she
the
did-
actual like.
She did.
Hold on,
And then it changed.
Was that full force?
I don't think that was full force.
It was not at
You
all.
think
This guy was
No,
this guy
she's
was
saying when she hit your
10%.
private.
And I wasn't
What do you mean? No, it
100%.
wasn't
That was just jumping up and doing it.
I didn't use anything.
Delusional.
I didn't use
bro.
anything.
Fucking-
You use your best shit. What if I would have got mad?
No,
I
I'm saying evade
I
and
would have slammed you
escape.
through that wall.
Hold on.
You would have went through that.
One sec.
bookshelf.
One sec.
I'm telling you.
Donated $200. Now this is entertainment. A £90 crackhead trying to choke out a man Lamau.
Oh wait, we got something else coming. Yo, Metro Matt, thank you, man. Hey, we're about to get a little treat though, because
Say
we
no to
got a little
drugs.
treat from our good friends.
Champagne time.
It's champagne.
I need a drink.
Wait, what's
I need a
Can you
fucking
get
drink.
it? Can you get it?
Can you
This
give it
poor-
to the poor guy so you can ice his balls?
Yeah, can we get some?
I give you some credit.
What?
A midget or some shit?
One sec,
You'll
one
fuck
sec.
him up. But not no 6'4" dude from Newark.
Pop champagne. Thanks for that.
W's in the chat for Eric. W's in the chat for Eric. This guy,
W Eric.
W Eric.
W Eric.
Man, listen.
W Eric in the chat.
Shit, I gotta do for some champagne, man. I
That's
got
crazy.
champagne with the I gotta kick in the balls to get some champagne around here.
This guy's going to lose a testicle for the
Fucking
whatever
with-
for the whatever
Fucking
podcast.
with Kill Jill over here, man.
He's.
Kill Jill.
Foreshadowing.
Can I get a paper towel?
Good one.
But you got tenacity. I give you that. You got some
You're gonna let
tenacity.
it like
She's
spill.
she's
tenacious.
she's.
I like her confidence.
What's
Thank
the word?
you.
I
I like her
forgot.
confidence.
Get a knife in the gun.
All right, boys. Can we get some? Actually, we got cups here. We're good. Oh, that was very, very disappointing.
How did you do
Paul.
that without it coming out?
He didn't shake it or nothing.
It's really funny too, Brian. Do you note that when Eric stood up, he stood up very carefully,
Very
in
carefully.
such a way as to not hurt anybody. He repositioned her in such a way to not hurt her, to put her down so that she didn't get hurt.
You peeped that. You peeped that, right?
Very, very gentle. Let me tell you how this would actually work. If I grabbed Eric behind and tried to put him in a chokehold, he'd throw his head back, bash my nose in, right? And then we would be fist fighting all over the room, and it would go very badly for one of us, right? Probably me, because he's much larger than me. The point is that he was very gentle, very gently stood up, very gently.
I didn't notice that.
Very gently put you down. It was very kind of Eric.
He was
I'd
at
say-
like he was
look-
like at his power level was like 10%.
I've been trading for like 9 weeks, man.
She's new.
Dude, I don't
I'm
care.
brand new.
Hold on.
You know?
I never trained.
Wait.
I just got busy. I
But
ain't
you're a
trained.
man.
Hold on.
Exactly.
No. Hold
You
on.
know?
Hold on. I don't care if you're the best Krav Maga, the #1 Krav Maga. You got your black belt in Krav Maga, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, in boxing. And Eric here, maybe he has a white belt in karate from when he was 7. He's still killing you within 30 seconds.
Because you got to
I
think.
don't like. He's bigger than you, and he's a man, and he's stronger than you. Sorry.
Cause you gotta think, right? If this was a real fight,
Who
as soon
wants
as somebody
champagne?
gets on my back like that,
Also,
I would have just got up and shoved myself backwards, slamming you into whatever behind me. So it would have been ugly.
That's it down.
Oh, pass the bottle down.
Very,
No,
very,
that's
very
the
gentle.
that's why it's like that wasn't really a real world scenario, you know? So
Yeah, I feel like it was very
You really
gentle
kicked me
for
in my
this
shit,
scenario.
I feel like it was stereo.
I don't
feel like she
did
went
on
hurt.
purpose.
That shit
Like,
hurts.
it probably
Crazy,
just
man.
happened.
feel like she
Absolutely
did other
crazy.
stuff.
Ridiculous.
My boy could take a shot though.
He took a shot, man. He took a
He
shot.
took a mean one.
Oh, okay. She pass that one down for me. Wait, what? So Moi, thank you so much for the champagne pop. W's in the chat for, I don't know if I'm saying your thing right. It's MUIYE2. I'll just call you 2. So thank you for that, man. Really appreciate the champagne. We desperately needed a champagne pop, especially after Eric. He needs a little. He needs this to dull the
happy
pain.
ending. Fuck
he,
that.
He needs alcohol to dull the pain, and then this is going to.
Cheers,
I didn't know.
everybody.
Hold on. You're not the fucking host.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait, not you.
God damn.
I am
Trying to
sorry.
steal my fucking cheers.
She juiced up now.
Steal